Everything that rocks all day, the Big Dog 97.9, Rocklahoma coming up this weekend. And I just found this out. Bobby let me know. The first day of Rocklahoma, well, the first day is Thursday, but the first day.
All right, Friday.
Friday is your birthday.
Oh, yeah, Friday's my birthday.
I had no idea.
You can come hang out and say what's up and, join like the biggest birthday party on the planet with me on Friday.
That's going to be a blast. We'll be in a booth down there. You'll be able to stop in and say hi. We'll give you more details as that goes along. We got Rocklahoma tickets all this week. Going to be multiple ways to win. Now, Free Ticket Tuesday, we're going to do our typical thing on Free Ticket Tuesday. 805, 1005, 205, 405. We'll be giving out a word. You text it in, got a chance to win.
Standard Free Ticket Tuesday procedure.
Today through Thursday, we're going to do 810 and 910 giveaways. We are also going to be doing some special stuff from texting and all this other stuff. We got a few more we're going to be doing. And I'll go ahead and give you a hint. We live stream. Facebook, YouTube, Big Dog website, Twitch. So you can find us out there live streaming from 8 until 9 o'clock. We're not doing it today.
Okay.
I mean, we're live streaming today.
Yeah.
But we're actually going to give away some Rocklahoma tickets just for those that are watching the live stream.
Yeah, so you're going to
That's coming up this week.
Needing to do that this week, too.
I would say hint tomorrow.
Okay. All right.
So tomorrow, 8 to 9, make sure you're watching the live stream for a bonus chance at some point that hour.
Lots of Rocklahoma tickets up for grabs this week.
That is right. And let's do a pair right now. What do you say?
I love it. Let's do it.
All right, we're going to take caller number 5. We're going to do trivia. Now, if the phone keeps ringing, maybe they're playing the contest, they get it wrong, we'll take the next caller. So don't hang up until you hear the winner.
That's right.
Okay? 417-659-9797. Fifth caller. You play a trivia game with us, and you could win Rocklahoma tickets.
Okay, so 417-659-9797. Be caller number 5, but hey, if the phone's still ringing, stay on it.
Yeah, because they might get everything wrong.
That's right.
And we got to go to the next one.
Rocklahoma tickets up for grabs. Caller 5 right now.
Big Dog 97.9.
How many are we asking for?
What do you mean?
How many bands? 3. Okay.
We'll make it simple, at least with the first one.
We can up the ante.
We can.
Make it like 5 for 9 o'clock. That'd be hard.
Or up it to 4, just keep going.
Uh,
Big Dog, caller number 1, try back. Big Dog, you are the second caller. Try back.
Thank
you.
7979.
Big Dog, number 3, try back. Number 3.
Hello?
You're number 3, caller 3.
Oh, thank you.
Big Dog, you're 4.
Dang.
Big Dog, what's your name?
Kimberly Nelson.
Kimberly, you ready to win Rocklahoma tickets?
Yes.
All right, we have a test for you.
Here's a quick test. Get ready. This is all. I'm going to say it, and then we're going to go. If you answer it correctly, you win. We're gonna give you 10 seconds to name 3 bands playing at Rocklahoma this year, and go.
Giovanni and the Hired Guns. Slipknot. Jelly Roll.
Okay, all right. The buzzer sounded. Giovanni and the Hired Guns.
Correct.
Yes. Slipknot.
Correct.
Jelly Roll.
Incorrect.
Not this year. Gosh. Sorry. Hey, call back. Try again.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Big Dog, what's your name?
Charlie.
All right.
Charlie.
The last person lost. Give you a chance, Charlie. We're going to give you a little trivia here for Rocklahoma tickets. 10 seconds is what you have. Chris is going to give you the question, and the 10 seconds will start immediately, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Name 3 bands playing at Rocklahoma this year. Go.
Evanescence, Slipknot, Disturbed.
You're going to Rocklahoma.
Charlie, congratulations, man. You're going to Rocklahoma this year.
Thank you very much.
Named him right off. Just
Yeah, he
like,
did.
Bam, bam,
he,
bam.
He knew. He knew. Are those the ones you're most excited to see, I suppose?
There's a couple other ones. I like Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
That'd be another one.
All right. Well, man, who is hooking you up and sending you to Rocklahoma?
Big Dog 97.9.
All right. Charlie, what's your last name?
Horner, Horner.
You've won before, right?
I have, yes.
That's what I thought. Charlie.
Yes, I go by. My real name's Charles.
Okay,
Yeah.
Charles. Okay, Charles. There we go. All right. That way I don't have to ask you a million questions and everything.
Gotcha.
Business hours Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. So you'll have to, of course, pick them up sometime this week.
Okay.
All right, man. Thanks.
All right. Thank you very much.
You bet.
All right.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Big Dog, what's your name?
Kimberly Nelson.
Kimberly, you ready to win Rocklahoma tickets?
Yes.
All right. We have a test for you.
Here's a quick test. Get ready. This is all. I'm going to say it, and then we're going to go. If you answer it correctly, you win. We're gonna give you 10 seconds to name 3 bands playing at Rocklahoma this year, and go.
Giovanni and the Hired Guns. Slipknot. Jelly Roll.
Okay. All right. The buzzer sounded. Giovanni and the Hired Guns.
Correct.
Yes. Slipknot.
Correct.
Jelly Roll.
Incorrect.
Not this year. Gosh. Sorry. Hey, call back. Try again.
Thank you.
Big Dog, what's your name?
Charlie.
All right.
Charlie.
The last person lost. Give you a chance, Charlie. We're going to give you a little trivia here for Rocklahoma tickets. 10 seconds is what you have. Chris is going to give you the question, and the 10 seconds will start immediately, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Here we go. Name 3 bands playing at Rocklahoma this year. Go.
Evanescence, Slipknot, Disturbed.
You're going to Rocklahoma.
Boom! Charlie, congratulations, man. You're going to Rocklahoma this year.
Thank you very much.
Named him right off. Just
Yeah, he
like,
did.
Bam, bam, bam.
He knew. He knew. Are those the ones you're most excited to see, I suppose?
There's a couple other ones. I like Avenged Sevenfold.
Yeah.
That'd be another one.
All right. Well, man, who is hooking you up and sending you to Rocklahoma?
Big Dog 97.9.
Good morning, Cindy. system.
2 out of 5 people think being rude to AI might backfire someday.
Because they're going to take over the world.
Yeah, I do that sometimes too.
Do you?
Yeah, I tell Alexa to shut up, bitch, and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah, you're screwed.
Oh, she'll probably
That's
kill me.
remembering.
She'll probably kill me.
Oh. To tell you they're listening,
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen anything about Ted Lasso in forever.
Mm.
I watched a couple episodes this weekend, and I was watching one. Got my phone out after about 2 or 3 episodes. First thing that pops up is a Ted Lasso story.
Mm-hmm.
I scroll. The third thing was a Ted Lasso story.
Yeah,
I was like, what?
it's so blatantly obvious. Yeah. Honestly, you know, when and I bought it from him at the time. It was Jason. Argued to me, he's like, no, I read a thing about this, and this is, you know, the computing power it would take, and yada yada. Which, I mean, years ago would probably have been true. I feel like that was probably propaganda put out by some sort of Google person. And Jason he even at doing what he does, he just thinks the world of those things and those people. So I think he just kind of, oh, that's fine. I think he just kind of was like, yeah, he believed that wholeheartedly. And at the time, that was several years ago. Now, dude, listening for sure. They have to be. Because there will be times I've done it too where talking about buying something or looking for something, shoes or something, not have searched it, just talk to others in the office. And then you get ads for it, like immediately. Like,
That's where texting and you put that in, and because it knows your rhythm.
Mm.
Yeah, I can see where, but I get 2 stories about it.
Yeah.
And the top 3 stories.
Yeah.
2 of them are about Ted Lasso.
Yeah.
After I start watching it on TV.
Yeah.
Either you talk about a huge coincidence.
Well, and I mean, I guess your TV and your
No, because
other stuff aren't
TikTok,
connected. Yeah.
so it's not.
Yeah.
If it was like Amazon or something like that, I could see or something, but it's Apple TV
And an Apple phone
and an Apple phone.
that has TikTok on it. So
That's
that's the
I guess
connection,
there's
maybe.
the connection.
Yeah.
Because it was Apple TV.
Yeah.
That I was watching on.
So that I could see that even a little more. He just watched this on his TV.
He started that.
Send him
sent the
TikToks.
information to TikTok.
Yeah.
And TikTok goes, oh, throw that in the algorithm.
Mm-hmm. I finally,
I
after
feel like they should wait at least a little bit.
no, they just
Immediately.
they don't care. Are you kidding? We're so instant gratification society now. They just like give it to him now. They want it now.
He opens his phone, put that on there. Maybe he'll
Let's be real. Most of them are going to open their phone while they're watching the thing.
give him more of what he's watching.
I laughed. So we finished 1883, by the way.
Oh, did you?
Yeah,
What do you think?
it was good. It was good.
Now you understand why it's so important that he.
Why they're there, why they're in
like,
Montana.
My great grandpa said, or whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, don't let this.
Yeah. And why they made it to Montana. Why Montana was the place and all this stuff. But I probably will go ahead and watch that next series too.
It's worth watching.
Yeah.
I mean, you got Harrison Ford and Helen Mirren
Oh yeah, Helen Mirren's in it. Yeah, they're the couple.
as the mom and dad.
Hmm. Yeah, they're pretty good.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. You know what? Hats off to Tim McGraw.
And it's well done.
Tim McGraw did a really good
I
job.
thought Tim and Faith actually.
Yeah, Faith Hill did a good
did
job
not
too.
did-
It's like these people are singers, man. You know, like or
well,
whatever.
Tim has acted in some.
Tim's acted a lot, But she did really well because I don't know. Maybe she's acted in other things too, but I haven't seen them. If she did, she does it. She plays a pretty believable character there.
I thought they did a really good job.
Also, the main character, girl, the daughter, she was in one of the kids shows.
Oh, was she?
I don't know which one, but my 10-year-old walked in while we were watching it. She goes, "Oh, that's so and so from whatever Disney Channel or Nickelodeon show that she watched." I was like, "Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, that's definitely her." She knew her. She knew the actress's name.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, I think she did. I think she knew the actress's name. Anyway.
Nope. I thought
Sam Elliott playing the grizzled old cowboy that he does so well.
played that part really well.
I liked his, like, sidekick guy, too. That guy was good in that show.
Had the little humor.
Yeah, he was funny, and he's kind of the I know everything kind of dude. But yeah,
It gives you a definite. I think why his shows succeed is it gives you, like, especially stuff along those. It's like you are become in that time.
well, that one
They
for
talk
sure.
about how hard it was to film
Yeah,
because
God.
you're out. You have to be out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, you can't really
You have to-
duplicate the
and
planes.
you kind of have to do a wagon trail.
Yeah.
As you're filming.
Right.
But it gives you a sense of what it would have been like. I thought.
Yeah. Oh, I think it's a pretty accurate representation of what it would have been like.
1923 is pretty good. It feels more love story-ish,
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can believe that.
but because I think it's setting up something for later.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of them things, but now that one's supposed to get a second season, and that's supposed to come out. 1883 is not.
Oh, I kind of thought it already had, but maybe not.
1923 only has one.
Only has one.
But they're doing it too.
Okay.
It got greenlit for a number. I don't know when it's supposed to come out.
Yeah,
And that one
wasn't.
needed a second. The way it ended, it needs a follow up.
Yeah, I kind of liked the 1883 thing. It's all wrapped up, 10 episodes, bow on it. We're done.
This tells.
I'm good with that.
It was.
I think I just like mini series.
That's what it reminded me of. Yeah. A miniseries.
It's just a little longer than
1923 needs, I think, 2 seasons,
then they can wrap it up.
and they can wrap it up because I think at that point you've done this part.
Wasn't there like at least plans or something? I kind of thought it was McConaughey and something like that for another 20 or 30 years down the line, like in the 40s or 50s.
I thought so.
I thought I'd heard that too.
I don't know, and I think what it was going to be was the more I thought about the guy that's the main character in 1923,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, if he's older and it's only 30 years later,
You got
I
son,
feel
I'm sure.
like he's his dad.
Yeah.
Or I mean, that's him as an older man.
Yeah.
Because this guy's, probably in his 20s, and so
Make him
now
a
he's like
50-year-old.
50 or
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah.
And I thought, oh, maybe that's that guy older with his kids, which would then be Dutton's dad as a kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Be careful how you talk to Siri. And her robot offspring might someday pay you back.
It's probably true.
People were asked how polite they are when speaking to AI. Like, do you say please? Do you say thank you? Or do you just order Alexa around, like, do this? And you apparently call her the B word.
Yeah,
And various other things.
I do.
Yeah, you're a dead man. Dead man walking.
I want her to know that we're enemies. I think she already knows.
But she's controlling things in your home.
Well, that's the problem.
Before long, your temperature's going to start being out of whack.
Yeah, see, I don't
All of a
have
sudden,
that.
the scalding hot water is going to turn on while you're taking a shower.
It's not connected to
Gonna
that
get
stuff.
locked in. Oh,
Yeah.
they'll find a way.
It's not connected
It's all
to those
connected
things.
to electricity. It will
Do you
control.
think that's how it, shut my TV off?
Yeah.
Turn the heat off in the
He
winter.
wants to watch this last inning of the ball game.
Yeah.
Click off.
Oh, if I ever believed that would happen, I would throw that thing in the dumpster so fast. It would be out of my house.
2 in 5 people said they think it matters because someday our past behaviors towards AI will be taken into account in some fashion. They don't know how. So be nice now, or you might be destroyed later,
Rue the day later.
is what people think.
So I do that, and I'm rude to her because she messes up so poorly sometimes.
I think that's the speaker.
Yeah, well, sometimes yes, sometimes no. But also, she just starts talking sometimes. I think mine might be a little defective. Nobody's speaking to the thing.
Oh,
Nobody's close to it even.
mine doesn't do that.
Ours is in the kitchen. One of them, anyway. There's more than one in the house.
Uh-huh.
But ours is in the kitchen. And we can just be sitting and it just starts telling you something, the weather, or tries to start playing a music or like search results for whatever. But nobody was talking about that specific thing.
You might have something set up where it does it automatically.
Not like it.
The only reason I say this is my daughter had the same issue where it would do these updates or give these things at certain times and it would start saying stuff. She hated it, couldn't figure out. She went through the whole system to try to get it to stop. She turned things off. It still did it. I finally looked up, hey, there's a couple of settings that sometimes get turned on and it will automatically start giving you whatever these updates are. And you don't even realize you turned it on.
But
And it's multiple steps to get it to be turned off.
were they every day or something?
Mhm.
Oh, no. This happens
She has the same issue where every once in a while it just starts.
rare
saying-
occasion, about every month. It just starts.
It's because you call her the B word. She's like, ha.
And
I'm gonna
when she
screw-
does
I'm
that-
going to screw with him.
I say, Alexa, shut up, B word. So we have a battle already in my house, evidently. The
Uh-huh.
war has already begun.
Yeah, because they know. Oh, yeah? You're going to call me that?
You're
well,
right.
just wait. I'm going to just randomly pipe up and start talking.
God, I should throw it away now.
44% said they are polite, say things like please, thank you, hello.
Do you ever say please?
I never say please.
I've never
I have
said-
said thank you. Just because a lot of times it's a funny response when you do.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That's the only reason I do it. It's because I think it's funny, not because I think it's going to destroy me.
I feel generally polite to human beings. I don't say thank you, please, hello, any of that stuff.
I'm
to
probably
my-
nicer to Siri than I am people,
Yeah.
at least that I work with. No.
It's the opposite for me. I'm very rude. I take it out on Alexa.
Alexa always has a funny response usually.
Yeah, I've heard that. I've heard some of that stuff.
25% said they're more to the point. They're not rude. They just get to it. And that's 99% of what I do.
Yeah, me
Every
too.
once in a while I'd be like, I wonder what happens if I say this.
She doesn't understand some of the curse words, by the way.
No.
Yeah. Or she'll say some sort of quip about not being nice or something like that. So she does understand some of them.
Now, they said it also found older people don't feel the need to be as nice as younger people do.
What are you calling me, old?
We've talked about you've got an old soul. You're
do.
older than me in a lot of ways.
I have an old soul.
56% of Gen Zers are polite to AI compared to just 39% of boomers.
Boomers don't have time for it. They don't care. They can't hear each other anyway. Alexa and them can't hear each other. It's a bad thing. It's a bad fit.
So
And
what I've found out is Bobby's
I'm sorry if I start the war with AI.
Bobby's starting it for us. That's what's happening. He said never. See, he doesn't know.
No, I've never seen it.
He rude to the truck, and the truck came to
Ah,
destroy.
okay. Well, maybe.
Jenna Ortega gave up social media because of AI porn images of herself.
Really?
12.
Is she the Wednesday Addams girl?
I think so.
Yeah, I think, that's her.
Oh, that sucks. That's gross.
What?
She said she's not a big fan of social media because when she was 12 years old, she opened her first DM account only to find an unsolicited man's genitals sent to her.
Oh, well.
By the time she was 14, her Twitter was flooded with, quote, dirty edited content of her as a kid on Twitter.
Awesome. Yeah. What a good use of this stuff.
She's 21 now, and she's off Twitter. Quote, I ended up deleting it about 2 or 3 years ago because of the influx of the show Wednesday had come out.
Mm-hmm.
These absurd images and photos, and I already was in a confused state that I just deleted it.
Good for
so
her.
Now AI, there's AI images of her that make her look like it's her, but it's not really her. That's crazy.
Poor kid, man. That sucks. She's going to be in the new Beetlejuice movie.
Mm-hmm. Actually, and she's a good fit for that.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of them movies that I have reservations about them bringing back.
Yeah, I know.
I'm so afraid it just is not going to live up to.
I bet.
Because Beetlejuice was not like everybody talks about Beetlejuice, all of this other. It was not a massive hit.
No.
It's more of a cult thing.
It became.
I call it more of a cult than a smash hit.
Yeah.
So, in bringing it back, it's just got that. It can be done because basically they call him back because of something. But.
Yeah. Oddly enough, the last movie we saw and the Beetlejuice trailer ran, and my wife was like, I'd probably watch that. And that shocked me immensely. Because I didn't even know if she'd seen the first one. Like, have you watched Beetlejuice? My wife.
Oh.
She's like, yeah, sure. Okay. I don't think we've ever watched it together. I haven't seen it in that long.
Oh, it's been-
So, I haven't seen it in 15 years, probably. I was surprised, though. I guess just the bit of nostalgia or whatever for everyone, and that will draw a lot of people out for it.
That's a lot of it.
Of course it is. We just make the same movies over and over.
Because nobody watches a lot of the.
Jenna
Other stuff.
Ortega was in Scream from 2022. I didn't even remember that they made another Scream in 2022. Scream 5. Yeah, this kid's worked a lot. Justin Bieber is a dad.
Yep. Again.
Oh, okay. The way the headline made it sound, I didn't know he'd already had kids. Jack Blues Bieber.
Holy crap! I forgot he was in that movie.
Who dis?
Keanu Reeves. That'll be our thing here.
Okay. Interesting. Quentin Tarantino refuses to watch Toy Story 4 or 5, which is in the works.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wonder why that is. He says, quote, "The third one is just magnificent. It's one of the best movies I've ever seen. And if you've seen the other two, it's just devastating. But the thing is, then 3 years later or something, they did a fourth, and I have no desire to see it. You literally ended the story as perfect as you could. So no, I don't care if it's good. I'm done." As far as he's concerned. It's just funny. What's one of the best movies Quentin Tarantino's ever seen? Toy Story 3. That's one of the best ever.
Toy Story movies are pretty good.
Yeah, well, and they keep making them because that's a freaking money well that it won't shut off.
I
So,
haven't seen 4.
well, I saw 4.
And I think part of the reason why, I mean, there's part of me that wants to watch it, but I don't think I watched that one R5 because Serenity's grown up now.
Yeah, I have a hard time remembering what happened in all of them. On the new Crow, I haven't heard a thing about
I
that.
haven't either.
By the way, Quentin thinks the best trilogy is Clint Eastwood's spaghetti westerns, A Fistful of Dollars for a Few Dollars More, and The Good, Bad, and the Ugly. He thinks that is the best trilogy in movies.
I can see him liking those.
I could too.
And actually, they were very well done.
They are good. Yeah, I haven't seen any of them in a very long time.
Oh, well, same. Colbert was in Eureka Springs over the weekend.
Saw that too. Yeah. Wild. Hey, why not?
Just hanging out on vacation.
Probably a pretty decent place to mostly get away from everything. I mean, people are still going to recognize you, even no matter where you go, probably. But yeah, interesting.
Where can I go? I'm most likely. Let's go middle of America.
Uh-huh.
In the middle of a forest.
Yeah, I'll go to stay in this tree house or whatever, and you can probably be left alone for the most part. If I were a big enough celebrity, that's why I think the appeal of like one of those big ranches or private, maybe in the mountains, the ski resort type thing, where you could really have your own space would be appealing because you could do it and not be bothered.
But I think it depends on what you like to do.
Of course,
Or
yeah.
What,
Mm-hmm.
that's going to play into some of it. That's why a lot of them like to ski, so they go up and they ski in the mountains and stuff because they're,
Well,
especially when you're skiing, you can't really tell what that person.
you can be wrapped up in goggles, and yeah, you don't know who it is. Yeah, a little less mystery if you're on the beach in a pair of swimming trunks.
And that's why most of them, I think, they go out of the country.
Yeah.
If you notice, most of them are somewhere.
There, I'm sure you can find private beaches, and you can go, and you can, but sure, the paparazzi and
When
everything.
we're on vacation, they go somewhere else.
Yeah.
One minute.
Or a boat to your own island somewhere. You got to really have some dough for that, though. To own the island.
Well, to own it.
You can rent it, though, even if you're a pretty good celebrity. That would be a
Own it.
own it is that's the goal right there. Own the island.
I find Keanu Reeves one of the most interesting, intriguing guys in Hollywood.
Yeah, he definitely
There's
is.
so many things about him that intrigue me.
Mm-hmm.
Like you go back and what he's done, how he lives, and just goes about things, and
His family stuff and how he took care of them, and then they just
some tragedy in his life, but he's kept going and lives so normal as you can.
Yeah.
With all that stuff.
Yeah, right. That's a good point.
And then he plays bass, so he starts a band,
Mhm.
tours around because he can.
Mm-hmm.
And now, Keanu Reeves made one of his teenage dreams come true last week.
Okay.
Well, sort of, kind of. He signed a one-day contract with a Canadian ice hockey team called the Windsor Spitfires.
Okay.
Keanu used to be a goalie in high school,
All right. I didn't know that.
so he used to, because he's from Canada.
Sure.
And at one time, he was actually a prospect for the Ontario Hockey League.
Oh,
So
well,
he's
he
actually-
must have been good.
He was pretty decent.
Yeah.
But he hurt himself. So that's why he took up acting. If his hockey career would have taken off a lot more than it did and he wouldn't have got hurt, Keanu Reeves might not exist.
We would have never had Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure
No,
or anything else.
after that.
Yeah.
He signed that single-day contract for charity mainly. He
Mm, yeah.
signed, of course, the contract, which now he signed the jersey with his name on the back.
Awesome.
Then it was auctioned off to raise some money for the Canadian Mental Health Association.
That's great.
So that's kind of a cool thing. And if you did not know, Keanu's very first feature film was a hockey movie,
What was it?
Youngblood. It was a 1986 hockey movie called Youngblood. And I was like,
Do you know it?
yeah, I've watched it a couple times. Back in 86,
Uh-huh.
it It had Rob Lowe as the main star,
Okay.
the young hotshot kid that's gonna, that's super talented and
Uh-huh.
all this stuff. Older brother, Patrick Swayze,
Oh,
also a great hockey player, but not near as good.
the-
And he's trying to toughen him up.
Yeah.
Well, Keanu plays the goalie on the team. I was like, there's no way. I don't remember that at all. So he must not be in it a lot.
probably not.
So just a few little shots. But Youngblood, if you want to go watch a very young Keanu Reeves in his very first movie role,
Interesting.
so he didn't have to stretch very far from what
Yeah.
he knew.
What-
Goalie, hockey movie.
I play goalie.
I do goalie stuff.
I can act like a goalie. The old Keanu voice really throws me. It's a little better now, but
Yeah. A little different.
yeah.
Here's Rich Glitter.
This is not headline news. Today is National Toilet Paper Day. I'll be celebrating the same place I do every year, the Chipotle bathroom. The VMAs will be hosted by Megan Thee Stallion. Too bad it's the year 2024, and when it comes to MTV, nobody gives the crap. Justin and Hailey Bieber have a brand new baby boy, and the baby was born with a thicker mustache than his dad. And a Connecticut woman has tattoos covering 99.98% of her body. And it's still not as desperate of a cry for attention as the guy with a parrot. This is not headline news.
I've been offered a tryout with Hamilton Mustangs. I gotta play junior if I'm ever gonna play pro. All the scouts are gonna be there.
Dean Youngblood scored 92 goals this year so far for the Stanton Flyers.
Little
Get
sample of
over the phone.
Youngblood for everybody.
The doctor is here.
New uniforms for the playoffs?
Wanna go, pretty boy? Come on.
You gotta play it according to their rules.
Maybe I made a mistake about you. What do you think?
If I don't sign a pro contract next couple of years, I'm through.
What if it had been you? What if it was you?
Wake up, superstar.
We're in this together. You're a team, a family.
You need it here, and you never quit. Ever.
Come on, young blood!
Rob Lowe, Cindy Gibb, Patrick Swayze, Youngblood.
His first role, of course they didn't mention him.
Some kid that will later go on. I mean,
to be as big as
one of the bigger stars in
bigger than
Hollywood.
some of them.
yeah. I mean,
Patrick.
Patrick.
When you look
Patrick's
at that,
life.
I can't remember who else is in that, but three of them.
Well, the girl I don't even know.
I've seen her in some. I remember her in some other.
She was a hottie of some old '80s
in
movies.
The 80s.
Uh-huh.
There was several in the '80s, maybe that early '90s.
I don't recall
She might
her.
have done stuff later.
She
on.
could have.
But yeah, I mean Rob Lowe, Patrick Swayze,
Rob had
and Keanu was in. I mean, those are three pretty good big stars. They went on to have a.
and Swayze, in his defense, he, with his illness and things, like his career might have
He would
been
still,
bigger.
Yeah, he'd still be doing stuff. But yeah,
But Rob doesn't have like a care like a lot of those guys do, where they played this guy and made 4 movies from it. Like Keanu. Well, Keanu's done that a couple of times. Like you said, with Matrix and with John Wick. And Rob Lowe is super famous, but
I guess our internet's working, so that means probably you're not hearing anything we're saying or talking
probably
about.
not.
So
Yeah.
we'll be back.